Ladies and gentlemen, bye episode. Come on in. Thanks for joining us once again. You're just in time for another exciting edition of everyone's favorite YouTube sensation. It's Getting By with the Angry Guy. I, of course, am your host, Angry Guy Allen, also known as Dr. Collapot. This is my video weblog I started in 2015 when I moved from Massachusetts to Arizona, and it's a way for me to keep in touch with people back home. I'm doing okay. Give them a chance to get high once in a while. And keep everyone abreast of the situation as and what to do. As I said at the beginning, thank you for joining us once again. It has been a while since we've been in the Getting By cave, and that's the first time I think I've ever used that term. So don't be afraid if you don't recognize it, if you don't know the gimmick yet. I don't really have too much of a plan when I'm doing this stuff. I just kind of go for it. Live show, because if you are familiar with the gimmick, then you know that sometimes I try to do an episode, and I get caught up in doing shit, and editing is a bitch, and I fucking never do it. So I have recorded a couple episodes since the last episode 41, and just never got around to it, man. I'm working a lot. I don't know if I was at this status. I haven't watched the last episode recently. Sometimes I'll give myself a brief rundown from the highlights of the last entry in the middle blog. Not this time. I'm pretty sure I told you guys that I got a promotion at my job, and now I've gotten my raise for the promotion, so bueno. But actually, after the promotion, I have now been moved within the company to another area that is more challenging, more time-consuming. So I just have less time to do this kind of video magic. And not that I don't still enjoy it, and I do want to get back to it. It's just that I got to prioritize some stuff right now. Because I got some shit bubbling in the pot, folks. And I got a lot of news. So the last episode, I do recall, I was making hints and suggestions about making possibly a trip back home to New England area and see my sweet shades. I went back for my cousin's wedding, which was a wonderful experience. We had a lot of fun, and these are souvenir sunglasses from the wedding reception. So like you didn't get those at your last wedding reception that you went to, I'm pretty sure, but I did. And they had a pizza bar, and it was what an experience. What a wonderful time. Thank you for having us out there. Let's see. Oh gosh, what else is going on? I guess the other news. I tend to do this stuff, these episodes, when I have news pending, and I don't want to jinx myself. I don't really want to talk about it. But I got some good news coming up pretty soon, guys, and also another trip back home to New England at the Christmas time. So if you're looking forward to seeing the Angry Guy, Dr. Collapot, whatever fucking incarnation that it is that you're looking forward to, Christmas time, specifically the week of the 19th through the 26th, or the 20th through the 25th, because 19 and 26 are going to be flight dates. So, boom, yeah. I guess the biggest point, excuse me one second. Most newsworthy. It's actually a pretty serious bit of news, so I'll give you a second to gather yourself around the old YouTube. I look like crap because I haven't showered since 2 days ago, and it used to be more of a normal situation for me. Now I show the miles a lot easier. So, well, I guess I'll actually start with the less life-changing thing. Guys, I'm not smoking marijuana anymore. There, I said it. So I did Sober October, and now it's November 10th, and I'm still not smoking. So that's 41 days. And holy crap, my dreams have been unbelievably vivid and ridiculous. Like, not ridiculous like I always would used to talk about, being like a partial lucid dreamer, a guy who can like blast off Superman style into the sky when he wants to. Now they're just like crazy vivid and detailed and weird. I had a dream there was another like celestial body, like a planet in the night sky, and someone was standing next to me in this dream, and they were just trying to sell it to me like that's always been there or whatever. I'm like, no, it really hasn't. But anyway, excuse me. As I said, that's barely life-changing at all. Now, my next piece of news is a little more devastating, so I'll give you another second to gather yourself around the YouTube machine and compose yourself as I have had to do. Last week, High Impact Wrestling invaded the Tucson Comic-Con for the second year in a row, and we did 2 days. Both days I did battle with the monster known as Twisted. On that second day, though, he was able to defeat me for my Tucson City Championship. So I'm no longer the champion as it stands right now. Doesn't feel great. But I know that it meant a lot to him, you know, even despite his outwardly grotesque appearance. And I'm not turning heel, but, you know, I got my sunglasses on. It feels like a little bit weird, guys. So I guess those are the biggest news items for this episode, Getting By with the Angry Guy. And you'll notice now I'm saying Getting By with the Angry Guy instead of Getting High with the Angry Guy. I'm obscuring the camera with my arm. Getting High with the Angry Guy. Getting By. That's what we're doing. Oh my gosh. So I'm not editing, so there's no graphics. There's no sound effects. There's no nothing. There's no cuts. No nothing. No audience watching right now. That's fine. I don't need a live audience. I'm not looking for immediate feedback. This is my video web log. I do intend to win that championship back. However, I'm going to do that. I don't know. We are wrestling tomorrow. High Impact Wrestling at the Tank Verde Swap Meet here in Tucson, Arizona. Because it's swap meet season. We're in the throes of swap meet season. So looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. I actually have to get over to Ring Crew pretty soon. In a couple hours, and I actually have another social engagement that I got to get to pretty soon in between then and then, where there's going to be free pizza for me, so I'm going to go do that. And I guess the other bit of news I'll just hint at could mean free pizza for other people in the next little while on me. Okay, guys? Okay, that's not ask me for free pizza. That's I might have some sort of a celebration with free pizza or something. Who knows? Who knows, you guys? And it won't be for my new championship because I'm going to win that belt on my own. And I don't owe any of you pizza for my championship. Well, a couple of you. A couple of you I could throw you a slice. And God, I don't want to sound bitter or upset or angry about losing the belt because life goes on. And I had definitely the best run of my wrestling career thus far has been as Tucson City Champion. I've had a fucking blast doing it. I almost said as Tucson City Championship. As Tucson City Champion, Dr. Collapot absolutely enjoyed every minute of that. And, maybe I didn't juice that great for all that it was worth. But next time I fucking will. So, yeah, stay tuned to the Getting By channel here. Tales from the Wild Side YouTube. Oh, God, no. I actually do have one more item of bad news. Really, this is just my own ego that thinks it's bad news. And in a second, you'll see why. Guys, I'm going to have to cancel and do away with talesfromthewildside.com. It's gonna be gone. I know. It's really, like I said, it's an ego thing for me. It's like a monument to my own ego because it's just no one has ever gone to this website, you guys. People have gone to the website, but definitely not in any way that I need to be paying for it every month for the last fucking almost 20 years now. Like shit. Like if the weed thing, it's very easy for me to even start to calculate how much money I've spent on weed and go like, oh yeah, that was a bad idea. I wish I got ahead of that. I wish I had my head wrapped around it. I wish I was more mature when I started down the path of buying weed every fucking day. And that's not to judge anyone who's still smoking the weed. By all means, continue to smoke the weed. I'm gonna smoke weed again. It's just something that I need to break myself of the fucking habit of doing every day. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to live like that anymore. I can't be smoking on my way to work and on my way home from work, and as soon as I get home from work, and then before dinner and after dinner, and while I'm watching something, and if I go to the store, and all these different like little reasons that I had given myself as an excuse to be okay with me smoking weed. Like, it needs to be more of a celebratory thing. And like I said, I got a little bit of celebration coming up. I'm pretty sure. Let's knock on the old wood there, just to not jinx it. Good news coming up. Bad news recently delivered. So I'm trying to download all the shit from the website before I get rid of it. Like anything like pictures and video files, audio files, like that I do want to keep. I might be loading them up to the Google Drive because I don't have like a ton of space on the computer. And even if I had the space on the computer, like, what's that going to do either? It's about my ego, guys. I need this shit to be available to everybody. Even though, yeah, in a lot of ways, plenty of the old Tales from Wildside stuff does not hold up. That's on me. That's guys, you know. But anyway, this episode of Getting High with the Angry Guy has been brought to you by Coca-Cola. For when you absolutely positively want to quit smoking weed, but want to up your sugar intake by like 4,000%. And I did say getting higher right now, and sugar high, sure, whatever. We all got excuses. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us once again. This has been everybody's favorite YouTube sensation, Getting By with the Angry Guy. I've been the angry guy, and you've been getting by with me. See? Yes, I want to end my stream